BYD have revealed their electric super sedan. Price will be 140,000 US dollars. So more than 200,000 Australian dollars. They're not cheap. Is it going to be worth that much? 140,000 US dollars? I mean, it's more expensive than a Tesla Model S Plaid. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Bit of a crazy story. I actually just got out of hospital this morning. I'm laughing, but yeah, I had a thing with my heart actually, but heart disease runs in the family. And I did a cycling workout, went pretty hard for about an hour. And then my heart rate just wouldn't go down for about 15 hours. It just stayed really high. Don't know what happened. Had to do some ECG testing. Anyhow, seems like I'm okay. I've just got home from the hospital, did another cycling workout as soon as I got home. I seem to be feeling okay. Anyway, BYD have revealed their YangWang. It's called the YangWang U7. It's their electric supercar, 140,000 US dollars. And it's meant to rival the Tesla Model S and BMW, their X7, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Audi, the most expensive Audi electric cars, Audi super sedans. That's what it's a rival for. BYD say they're targeting BMW, Mercedes, and Audi, particularly BMW and Mercedes though. The YangWang U7 will have, I think it'll be the most powerful sedan in the world. It'll have well over 1,000 horsepower. In fact, it has 750 kilowatt, so 1,000 horsepower, or actually over 1,000 horsepower, but 750 kilowatt is just a huge, really kind of a scary amount of power. Now, in terms of the design, a lot of people, I've been onto some forums, a lot of people say they love the design, some people say they don't. Clearly, the design is a little bit like a McLaren. McLaren have that shaped light. If you look at the light cluster shape of the front of the car, it's definitely the McLaren kind of signature style at this point in time. I'm personally not a huge fan of it. I think it's a bit over the top, the lights. I like the rear of the car though, and I like the general silhouette, just not the lights. What are your thoughts? Let me know what you think. The U7 has a sloped bonnet and it has a LiDAR sensor from RoboSense. It also has a single taillight unit and a sporty rear diffuser. It's not really intended to be a sports car though. It's more of a super luxury car. Other details, it has 5-spoke R21 rims, so 21-inch rims with Continental tires and retractable door handles. So the door handles very similar to what you see on a Tesla electric car. Now we don't know a whole lot else about it, but we have heard there will be a 100 kilowatt hour lithium iron phosphate blade battery. Apparently it could be BYD's Generation 2 blade battery pack, which might actually have a higher energy density than their previous batteries. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've heard. So approximate range of this vehicle, it's not huge range, 700 kilometers of range I've been hearing. I mean, to be honest, when I say it's not huge, it does sound like a good amount of range, but there are other electric cars now in China which have upwards of and over 1,000 kilometers or over 600 miles of range. So what are your thoughts on this pricing strategy from BYD? I personally think it's priced a little too high. I think if you're looking at that 140,000 US dollars, it's quite expensive for a luxury car. In China, I think they'll sell in China. Outside of China, I can't see them selling. That said, I do think YangWang or BYD will sell the YangWang luxury SUV, which starts at around the same price, 140,000 US dollars. Now, one of the interesting things that I think this vehicle is going to get is BYD's new suspension. BYD have this new suspension system. It's very similar to the suspension that Mercedes have on the S-Class. What this suspension does is when you go around a corner, it actually pivots. So you don't feel like you're going around a corner. So it actually kind of pushes weight into the opposite direction of the way you're traveling, which means that you kind of feel like you're not really going around a corner. So BYD suspension has 4 different ways of working, and I've talked about that in a separate video. It's kind of a complex system, but apparently it does work incredibly well. How do we know it works well? Well, for one, BYD engineers, apparently a Mercedes vehicle with that suspension, with Mercedes S-Class suspension, which apparently is the best in the world, they took it apart and then they re-engineered it and they went, how can we make it better? And they say it's better. Journalists have said it works incredibly well. So that's one of the reasons this car is so expensive. Other reasons, I mean, obviously the interior will be uber luxury, very well equipped. However, that said, How many people want to pay 140,000 US dollars for an expensive sedan? Well, we know not that many. It's a key reason why Lucid is struggling. Now, the thing is, BYD is not Lucid. They don't have one model. I mean, really, Lucid just have one model of car. BYD have what, like 30 different models of electric car. So I don't think BYD care very much. I don't think they intend to sell very many of them. It's more like a statement car. If you want to get the best of the best, if you're the richest of the rich, this is the BYD vehicle you're going to buy. Thanks for watching.